Broadcasting live from upstate New York, a technology talk show that puts you and your questions first. It's Tech Talk Live.
Yeah, baby, it's Tech Talk Live, coming to you live from upstate New York. I'm Flipper.
And Snide.
And I'm JJ.
And I'm Oscar.
Boy, that was totally... I know, he's just not even up here yet.
Not here to defend himself.
Right. That was funny.
A shout out to Donna. We'll get Oscar on for you, Donna.
Right?
Right?
Why, does she really like Oscar?
Yeah, she likes Oscar on the show.
There you go. That's funny. I like that. Wow.
Anyway, we are a call-in technology talk show.
Yeah.
Broadcasting live from upstate New York.
Yep, we're live every Saturday morning, 11 to 12.
Yeah, if you got a question about computers, about cameras, about whatever you want to talk about, give us a call. 1-315-220-0692. Or
you can give us an email at techtalkliveny@gmail.com.
Reach out to us at Facebook.
Find us on Facebook. Like us.
Yeah, right there.
So I forgot my overshirt. I just realized that when I looked up. I'm like,
overshirt?
Yeah. Well, I have a shirt like yours. It's flannel, and I usually just wear that. And
And he's cold.
I am freezing.
You can't wear flannel pajamas on the show.
Right.
So, and anyway.
Well, I suppose we could, because you really can't see much less than from here down. Yeah.
Yeah, last week we covered T3s and T3Is and the cameras and stuff.
Yeah, the Canon.
And then we covered that revolving 360-degree camera.
Yep, a couple different options. Yep.
Cone in it. You said it had a cone in it and took a picture of 360.
Well, it's a lens adapter, and it's a mirrored cone, and you take one shot, and in the 4x6 format, it makes a ring picture in the middle, and then you take a special piece of software, and then it straightens it out, so you got a three-dimensional. You know something?
What's that?
Well,
I hit the wrong button first. We're not recording. There you go. Now we're recording.
All right, I'm Snide.
No, that's okay. We don't have to start over.
Oh, we're not going to start over.
No, I'll just re-record off the video.
All right. But anyway, we didn't cover too much, only what we covered last week, and that's what we were talking about. But like I say, if you got a question, give us a call.
Absolutely.
At 315-220-0692. And
that's what this whole show is supposed to be about. I mean, we're going to cover news. We're going to do some things, like I think we got coming up this morning. We're going to do a little review. We had somebody contact us and was looking for a real basic computer because, the person that they're buying for is not exactly up on computers. They're new to computers. They really don't want to spend a lot of money on a computer. So, there's Oscar.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
See, now you can tell where he is.
All right. Hi.
Yeah, look at it.
There's our mascot, Oscar, up there.
Yeah. But about an inexpensive computer.
Right.
I was talking to that Thursday, was it? I had to take Karen over to the doctor's. And neurologist, her back, her legs, all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
And,
I didn't think we all needed to know all that, but okay.
Anyway,
so you got talking to somebody.
Young lady in there, and we were not in the examining room, but in the waiting room. And, I give her the information of what we're on, what we talk about. And she was saying she's got a problem that can't get on the internet anymore. I asked her if she had the blue screen of that. She says, I think I got a virus. I says, you should have had a virus scan because we talked about that a lot.
Right.
And keep it updated. Talking about virus scans, there is a upgrade for Java.
Yeah, so we're going to... Oh, you're segueing into Java, okay.
Well, I'm just saying, you can bring that in and intermix it with my thoughts.
So anyway, some of the different information that I got on the Java vulnerability last week was accurate, but didn't have enough detail about what was really going on. So it was really hard for me to make a judgment call on should you uninstall Java. Oh my God, we just lost me because Oscar stood in front of the mic.
The mic?
Yeah. If you get in between you and the mic on the show, you can't hear nothing.
Well, I don't want you to get between me and the mic, though.
Right, okay. So anyway, I didn't have enough information really to make a good judgment call, so I was kind of just going by what we were reading. Did a little more research and a little more toying around with the vulnerability. I would probably say 3 to 10% of the computers would ever get infected by it, depending on what you went to. And the vulnerability would only allow certain websites and ads, because most ads aren't written in Java. You know, it's mostly games and stuff like that. And you know, so it's just one of those things where, you know, it was a knee-jerk reaction to, oh my God, some hacker can just install something on your computer and there's a big gaping hole. You know, what a lot of people forgot to do was to actually look at how people use Java, how companies use Java, and realize and look at what would happen or how it would happen. And like I said, a lot of the ads aren't really written in Java. They're more written in Flash. So if you have a Flash vulnerability, you might have more of a problem. You know, Pogo is a great example of a ton of games that are just nothing but Java games. So, you know, if there's a problem... The motorboat's going.
Well, that's how I introduced him.
Right.
I'm Oscar.
Yep.
But...
So is it kind of blown out of proportion, you think?
I think it was blown
a little bit.
A little bit, yep.
But anyway, Norton sends me a download.
Yep.
Or sends me an email where I can go and upgrade their new Java script.
Right.
For my Java.
Well, it's a new Java. There wasn't a patch that was applied, I think, Tuesday. Tuesday they came out with a patch to supposedly fix this whole problem. The problem is that we don't know as users if it's really fixed or not. But
right. But they're just upgrading us to Java. That's all.
Yeah. One of the other things on the backside of this, which is just amazing, so many companies and so many people started uninstalling Java as a precautionary thing or a precautionary measure,
right,
to curtail this vulnerability, which has cost companies probably millions,
right?
For IT staff to uninstall, and now all of a sudden, oh, there's a new patch, we're fine. Okay, reinstall it. A good example would be, well, I know New York State, a lot of their applications online are Java based. They're Java Bean based or they're Java based. Like if you go to the DMV,
SK.
Yeah, so
Java SK, which is more
SDK, but
more towards the
development.
Governmental development or industry development of it.
So that, the knee-jerk reaction, I think, really has cost a lot of people a lot of time and money. I think if Oracle really would have done their job in the first place and found out about the vulnerability, patched it, and then it just would have went away, we would never have seen this. But, also, there's a problem with the media on this.
And then when it makes the media, then it's exploded.
Right. I mean, I got to say that, I probably, if I would have had a little bit more time to research it before the show that last week, we would have been a lot better off because I would have had an opportunity to really look at it, and I just didn't. So,
as far as we know, install a new Java, and then you shouldn't have any problem.
Yeah,
right.
It's 7. The version you're looking for is the 7.11u update. And that will basically
I can't hear you. There's some noise in there.
I know,
gurgling or something.
I know. I love Oscar. I really do. I love all the kitties, but I don't know what it is. I came down here I was trying to try to fix the video ads and the for the break, and put some voiceover with the photography by Flipper one and scat photography, and maybe do the event one. I'm sitting here. I no more than turned everything on. And he's right here laying on the keyboard.
Just wanting some loving.
Waiting, and I'm like, oh. Hour goes by, I still didn't get it done. So, did I ask? Anywho.
That's where you got to make a decision. Is it cat playtime for that hour, or is it business?
Well, evidently Tech Talk's cat playtime hour for Oscar. He loves company. But yeah, that covers the Java.
Yep. If anybody has any questions, give us a call at
315-220-0692.
I think so.
Right. There was an echo in here.
Yes, there was. Or give us an email at techtalkliveny@gmail.com. Check us out on Finger Lakes One. We have a little mini website just for us. It's podcast.fingerlakes1.com/techtalklive, or just go to fingerlakes1.com and look for our wonderful faces down at the bottom. It says Tech Talk Live.
Or the line that says Tech Talk Live, and click on it.
Yep. It takes you right to our little podcast. Yep.
Podcast.
Podcast is right.
Got that Facebook up and running, so if you want to leave us a message or a question, you can drop a line there too.
Yes, JJ is our communications expert in many different ways.
In many different ways.
Yes,
Does it keep them all up here?
I think so.
Okay, what's next, JJ? Anything?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? The
Well, we covered the JavaScript.
Yeah.
Now we're
Do you
covering.
want to do the computer?
Sure.
Okay, so basically, we were talking about a couple users actually emailed us and said, well, we're really looking for something inexpensive, something simple, something straightforward.
A
laptop, yep, so it's mobile. I really don't see the point in desktops too much anymore.
No, I don't either.
Because most of the... Holy cow, look at all the hair.
On top of they want
A hair storm.
Yeah, it was. Oh, my God. But, they wanted basically...
Turn the heat down and he won't shed.
Right.
But anyway, a laptop is...
A laptop is, versus a desktop, I think the desktop just
from...
it just lacks the mobility.
Right.
Laptops have come so far now where,
You can start out with a laptop for $299 plus tax. But that is the sheer
bare
basic...
minimum.
Basic one. It don't have much. But somewhere around
think
$500, $600, maybe $700 is about a good one, and
a decent, yeah.
Yeah, it's got memory and it's got a hard drive. And
Right now, I think they're looking mainly at $300 to $500.
Yep.
I think right now
Walmart's got a couple.
they want something that has got some memory. They're going to do a little email on it. They want a lot of photos that they want to.
Yeah.
what,
I think
what are
right
you
now.
saying that's got a little memory? Now, a lot of people don't understand memory, how far it's advanced now.
Right.
4 gigs, 5 gigs, 6 gigs.
Well, they have apparently a lot of photos that they want to scan and be able to save digitally. So they want a laptop that's portable, convenient, priced right, and able to do a little email.
He shut off the recording.
He did. Is it
Nice.
recording now?
No, I'll just record off the video later. Go ahead.
There you go.
I'm going to kill him.
He's our tech cat. Right.
He's a tech cat, is right.
Yeah,
TECH, tech cat.
Anyway, so we need a scanning, some type of scanning device, I think. So you download bags of pictures that they have that they want to save
Right.
digitally.
So let's start with the laptop. I mean, you can go to Walmart. They're a little more expensive than getting them online, but they're only by like $35-$40. Okay.
Well,
So-
by the time you did shipping and handling, if you did that, it would have been just as much,
Well, I suppose it depends. It depends on where you buy. A lot of places will give you a free shipping and handling for a computer, and so on and so
What about
forth.
places like Staples or something?
Staples probably a little more
probably?
expensive than Walmart, actually.
Yeah,
but
but- Here again, buyer beware.
right? I'd go shopping, but I mean, if you're really just looking for, I don't want to go shopping. I want you to go shopping. Then we're going to go shopping, and I would probably say the fastest and easiest place to go to get one is you can go get a Gateway or an HP down to Walmart. They have 15-inch laptops. I would not buy the small 10-inch laptops, especially for anybody new to computers, because they're just going to get frustrated with the size of the screen.
A 10-inch, the mini.
Yeah, get a 15, and do that up, and then pretty much just...
And they have a 19-inch screen out for if you really want to go big.
Oh, that's too big. I don't know. I don't know if I could handle that.
Well, it's
But-
only, what, 2
Like big
more inches
graphics.
than what I got, really.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's a big laptop. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a 17. I love it, but,
I got a
can't-
17.
I just can't even imagine how, but anyway, 15-inch laptop, you can get I would stick with the Intel
That's that one.
processors.
That's that one, 15-inch.
Right. I would probably get an Intel processor. I don't really care for AMD that much. I've never cared for AMD that much, but a lot of people do. And I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue
Well,
the
we always
facts.
had problems with the AMD, and we just finally made up our mind that
We're going Intel.
that's when we were back building
Right.
computers.
Right.
We
So
had a lot of-
about 340, 360. You can get an HP right now with an Intel processor, 15-inch monitor, Windows 8, right down at Walmart.
Right.
Now, what is
probably
Windows?
what 4 gigs of memory? Probably right.
I think it's 2.
2.
Yeah.
But now
so
let's
it's a little
stop.
light, but I mean, still for the basic user, it's not bad.
Now let's stop and figure. Now, if you get Windows 8, that's a $300, well, $279. Windows 8, $279 package,
I think it's only $199.
$199. Because I know Windows 7 Pro. Now, if you go Windows 8 Pro, which you could play all the back ones, I think it's pretty close to $300.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
But that you play the play the 32-bit games.
Right. Okay. So you're thinking about the games. Oh.
Well, I'm saying games and other
Right.
things, you know what I mean? But most stuff is in 64-bit now. And the further we get away from the
2-bit.
2-bit and into the 64, these here will be slowly obsolete and thrown out and not.
Yeah, well, see, my problem with that whole thought process is it really comes down to the death of gaming, PC gaming, really, and I really hate that idea because I mean, PC games were the beginning,
The backbone,
the backbone of gaming. Consoles really didn't keep up with PC gaming for the longest time. Then finally, when the PS3 and the Xbox 360 came out, they were really quote unquote powerful for the device that they are, and they can do a lot, but still, you got a PC there that has probably 5 to 6 times the processing power and video card power that the PS3 has. The big difference is the game programmers, the
game industry,
developers,
right.
Realize, well, most people have more power than the PS3, so instead of optimizing our code, we'll just bloat it. And then you get the PC version of a PS3 game, and you're like, it's not really working so hot,
It's not as good quality and
or if it's really sharp, you can make it really sharp, put it in HD. You could turn on all the bells and whistles, but it moves like at 5 frames per second, so it's unplayable
or jerky or whatever.
Yeah, it's unplayable. So it's just like, okay, never mind, So
no. They want to be able to scan these pictures in there. Now, are we going to get a printer scanner, or we're going to get a...
I would recommend, me personally, I really do like the all-in-one. If they don't have a printer and they need one.
Wireless?
HP, Brother, there's one from Brother I saw the other day, and I think it was at Staples, and it was on sale. It was a Brother all-in-one with a flatbed scanner on top, the printer on the bottom, fax machine, for $199.
That's not bad.
All in one. Scans in color. You can hook it right up to your computer, scan in color. So it was really nice. So really, for $500, you got a laptop and a wireless all-in-one functional printer.
Now there's something you didn't say. Wireless.
Oh.
Now they got to have the internet in order to be wireless.
Well, no. Their wireless card on the laptop, because the laptop's probably going to come with a wireless card most likely.
Well, right. You can
go make an ad hoc, what they call an ad hoc wireless connection between the printer and just the computer, and they don't need the internet. But I'm sure they probably want the internet.
Right. I'm sure they have the internet already.
Right.
I think they're just.
But I'm just
looking
saying
for an upgrade on what they have.
My printer, for scanner, printer, copier, all that stuff, is a laser, and we set it up to be internet compatible, that I can be anywhere in the United States and send it, right?
Right. Yeah, you got the e-print on it.
So I can be down in Florida or whatever, and I say, oh, look at all these pictures I got, scan them all in or whatever, or I got them on my camera.
Yep.
Put them on the laptop.
Up top. Yep. And say you want to print them and have them ready for when you get home.
Send them home, and they're right there.
Don't know why, but
You never know.
Well, but I forgot to change and put the correct paper in.
Right. So when they get their 2 gig full on their laptop,
they're 2 gig.
Their
Oh, you
memory.
mean their hard drive? Their hard drive's going to be about 500 gig.
Yeah, 500. Yeah.
So plenty of room.
plenty of room. They should.
But the gig is memory gig is probably what you're referring.
Yeah,
to.
the RAM,
too.
which is the operating
Okay.
RAM. So if the computer starts running real slow, real quick, then you need a little more RAM. Most of the laptops, if you flip them right over, so they're face down, the home user can actually find the panel that shows the memory in it, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, pop it off, and right there it is. And then you just write down the type of memory that's in there, go to Staples, go, I need a laptop memory for this. And you can buy 2 new chips for $60 a piece and get 8 gigs,
Right.
But now, is that RAM a 1500, 2500, or 3500 RAM?
It's probably 5300, but
Chrysler?
no,
Oh, yeah,
no
I think you-
Chrysler.
Wrong RAM.
Yeah, I think you led you right into that one.
I did. I walked into it. Merry Christmas.
Sure did.
So anyway, we talk computer and we talk dealer quotes,
Right.
But no, if you don't understand that on the laptop or whatever, It's like your aunt or my sister down there in Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
And she was asking about that, and she was going to go out and get a new desktop, you know. And I told her, I said, you'd be better off with a laptop.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like I said, for $400 or $500, I says it's almost a throwaway. When it starts to break down or get too old and it's too damn slow, go buy another one.
Yeah, you get 3 years out of a laptop at $300, $400, $500, $600. Anything under $1,000, you get more than 3 years out of it. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, but
I've already got 2 years out of mine, and I'm still going strong.
Well, this one over here, this Toshiba's what, 10, 7?
8 years.
8 years. So the phone computer, the computer that we use for the phone calls is 8 years old. I've got a 10-year-old laptop sitting behind me that I'm trying to refurbish. I had to replace some parts, so I put $100 into it. And
so you're trying to say I need to replace my iPad in another year or so?
Why?
It's only been, I've had it for 2 years now.
Well, no, I'm saying
upgrade it.
Well, actually, yeah, you just want to upgrade it,
right?
Exactly.
Okay,
right?
Okay, Mimi, we'll tell you.
Hint, hint, hint.
And
I got my
birthday's coming. Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, my shout out to Karen too. Is today's her birthday.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Well, happy birthday.
But getting back on the laptops,
How old is the sissy old girl?
Sissy old girl.
Or sassy old girl, whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
She weighs 235 pounds. Oh, her age.
Ah, get out of here. She's going to kick your butt when she go home. Holy cow. When I read in the paper tonight that there's a Waterloo man.
Obituary?
Yeah, a Waterloo man was ran over by a small compact car.
Right? No, she's 61.
Well.
Getting ready to retire.
There you go. Congratulations. Well, good luck. I don't know what to say.
Right?
Yeah, well, she's got 2 years. She says she's going to retire at 63.
Good.
Earliest or whatever.
Good.
She can retire at 62, but that's a really big bite.
Right. Well, a lot of people are complaining about the new rate table on Social Security. Because, I mean, a lot of people are looking at it going, well, I got to work until I'm 67 in order to get a decent paycheck.
Well, that's full.
Yeah.
But it's probably 60, 63 or 64.
55
at the earliest.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm
going to find a new career someplace else.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't.
Something that pays $1.50 more.
Right.
I don't. You know what? If I made it to 55 and retired at my day job, and got a decent retirement, and all I had to do was cover insurance or something, I would probably definitely go just work at Walmart or
we do podcasts live.
Yeah, right, all day. Right, we would do the news show. We would do whatever. We get really good at it then.
Yeah,
right.
That's if I'm still around. But they said I had anywhere from 20 to 25 good years left.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
maybe
you're in trouble.
No, actually.
I got like 13 years left, so
I got 18 years.
We'll get 7 years out of them.
Yeah, we can get a couple. Oh my God, could you imagine it? You're listening to Tech Talk Live. Hang on, I gotta go change my Depends.
Wow.
I drank too much coffee. Oh my God, he'd almost sound like Gilbert Godfrey after a while, wouldn't he? Oh my God.
So give us a call. Save us, please, at 315-220-0692.
I know, this time it's saved JJ and Snide, not Flipper and JJ. That's funny.
Yeah, these people that don't want to call us for some reason.
I know. It's
afraid to
funny.
be on the show or something. I don't know.
You're
talking to us. You're not talking to the world.
I don't mind doing news. I really don't. But the problem is
or politics.
Well, we're going to be doing politics in a minute too, I'm sure. I just, my problem is I like questions. I work the best with interaction. If you sit here and look at me and give me a question, if you remember the old Tech Talk Live on the radio, I would come up with 3 solutions off the top of my head, and usually one of those would work, or at least get you closer to the actual answer.
Yeah,
and that's
solution.
That's really what I work best with.
Now, if we can get the politicians to do that, take 3 tips like that and run with it and get the best solution.
You know what? You want to talk about that? I got a great example of that.
You want to do it on the next side of break?
Is it time for break? I can't see the clock.
11:25.
Yeah, let's do it on the other side of break. All right. So we apologize for the ad break here. We didn't get it updated in time. I didn't get it up. It's my fault. I didn't get it updated in time.
So the Christmas stuff, don't worry about it.
I don't think it's
Maybe next
Christmas
year.
stuff.
Yeah, Christmas duck. How about the Easter bunny? Does it lay eggs yet?
Yeah, right.
Does it lay eggs yet?
Anyway, you're listening to Tech Talk Live. I'm Flipper.
I'm Snyder.
And I'm JJ.
And we'll be right back after these brief messages.
I are.
We are. I'm JJ.
And I'm Flipper. And I'm Snide. Yeah, you got your mouthful, all right. We caught you on camera.
We're Tuck Talk Live.
Yeah, we're a computer talk show, even though we can't speak finally.
Oh, that break ended a little too soon. I took a bite of a donut, and I'm like, there you
Who
go.
cares what you took a bite out of?
It's okay.
Wash it down, and we'll get on with the show.
There you go.
There you go.
Now, we still on the laptop feature, or are we going into something else, or what?
What was the other thing I posted on Facebook? Do you know?
Oh, let me see if I could look that up here for you.
Because we're going to do the one laptop, and then we're going to... Oh, geez, there was something else. My brain, I really should print that out. But, I mean, I got some other news
You've
articles.
got to print your brain out? Oh, my God, we're in trouble.
Oh, yeah, we won't have enough paper.
Let's see. Coming up this morning's show, we review Java vulnerability to clarify a few points. A fan wants to know computer and real basic stuff.
Right.
Acer Windows 8 tablet kit and more.
Oh.
Tablet kit. There
Acer, okay. I just happened to come across Acer Iconia. Sorry, Milk Mustache.
Yes.
I came across a Acer Iconia tablet kit that was very nice, and it was a Windows 8 package, and it comes with a keyboard, a docking station, Windows 8, and it's a 11-inch tablet, and it works just like a regular PC, so the regular Windows 8 PC. And it was $745.
Plus tax.
Plus tax, shipping, handling, all that other good stuff.
Plus government, I should say.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And it was really a neat. I mean, I thought it was very neat. Just from the pure sake that it's the complete Windows 8 package and a tablet, and it'll work. The docking station gives you the ability to put on an external monitor. You got a keyboard. You can actually put on an external mouse, and it'll work. So it's really neat. If you don't mind spending the extra money, you can have and literally you just take it off the dock.
Oh, you don't have that.
Yeah, he does. He just doesn't have it up.
I'm not up and running yet. Nope.
So, but it's the whole thing. It's almost like the tablet / laptop scenario. So if you're really looking for the Windows 8 and tablet thought process, like the touchscreen, it comes with the touchscreen, comes with the keyboard, comes with the docking station, so you can use it just like a regular PC. $750, really, by the end of the day.
So,
if you want to spend $750, you can still go out and get the regular laptop at $350, $400, $500, $600, and up.
well, see, that's like what I was going to do down and back by the pool. I was going to put in a big 60-inch screen inside this gazebo so that you could be on a raft out on the pool and pull up to the edge of the pool and watch the drive-in theater. 60-inch screen, wow.
Right?
Wow. I can't even imagine, Snide. That would be weird. But anyway, Acer Iconia, you can go check it out on newegg.com. Staples has it. Very neat product. Me personally, I'm going to wait probably another year before I do a Windows tablet.
I gotta get paid. I gotta get done paying for some of my toys that are
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, same here.
Mine is the other way.
Unless
I have to finish paying for this studio.
Unless you want some sponsorship, and give us one of these and we can review it for you on the show. And
I wish we could do. I happen to subscribe to this one young lady that does product reviews. Really, she really beats the snot out of stuff. And they took the Toshiba Excite 10 and put it through its paces with the Gorilla Glass. Okay. And of course,
And she beat the snot out of it.
She beat the snot out of this
More
thing.
letters fell out on the table than you could shake
I think something fell out of it. She broke it by the end of the episode, and it's only like a 20-minute. It's basically they take snippets of her doing stuff to it, and she's reviewing it as she's doing the snippets. But one of the tests was oops and dropped it off the table. And I mean, it hit flat and hard. I was like, mega. I wish we could do stuff like that and get paid. That'd be great.
Right?
No.
Sit there and test one of those indestructible bags.
Oops,
Snide,
there goes Snide.
Snide, sit still. Whack. Right.
Oop, there goes Snide. We tested him. He fell on the floor. No broken hips yet.
All right, I think I got it fired up.
All right, you got to fire it up.
I think so.
Okay, there you go. I think
Maybe not.
you can test it.
Maybe not.
Test.
There we go. All right.
Yay!
Hey.
So, okay,
Well,
your next product for review is?
Well, I don't have product for review, but we can start talking about some of the news items that we got. I mean, since nobody's giving us a call,
Right? Should Apple pull the NRA shooting app? Just released.
No.
The NRA's target shooting app is an iOS and has stirred up controversy and a petition.
And it's
I-
To have the app pulled from the App Store.
No.
Should it stay or should it go?
It's an app.
I've downloaded it.
It's to shoot the NRA CEO.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
No, it's NRA come up with a target shooting.
It's a target practice thing,
right,
right?
target practice.
Well,
Right.
there's one that's out that's shooting the CEO of the NRA.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
That one I can
and
understand.
that one that they wanted to pull it.
That one I can honestly say, should probably be pulled just because, I mean, it's directed towards a single person.
So
Okay.
Right.
here we go. Now you're going after the pros and cons and the nitpicking and all
Well,
this.
the reviews in the App Store have ranged from complaints about bad controls, users praising gun safety tips, and so on and so forth. So
Well, it's back. You know what? It's back to that whole thought process.
A lot of people
What
are saying
is
it's bad
what is a
timing.
game? What is a game? Is it a freedom of speech? Does it fall under that? Yes, it does. The Supreme Court ruled that video games
Right.
is just like a video, just like a movie, just like a book, just like anything else. Is freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
That's why I quit going to the movies, because of all the crap that they put out.
Well, you just don't care for it, and you have that right,
Right.
not to go.
So I
mean,
don't go and support, the Hollywood pros, or people.
But this game, there's no blood spurting out everywhere. There's no vulgarity. It's just
Oh, like
outside, indoor target practicing.
Diablo 3, no blood, no.
A lot of people are saying
Yeah, right.
A lot of people are saying it's bad timing. The NRA should pull it from their.
who the heck
App
cares
Store.
whether it's bad timing? I mean, really, by the end of the day, what I don't care. It's just like, okay, any time is bad timing for anything. You can make anything bad timing for. Okay, this show is bad timing because we're on Saturday mornings, 11 to 12. Everybody's already out going to the mall, doing whatever they're doing, whatever.
Or sunbathing, or building snowman, or whatever.
Right. Okay.
Right. I played it a little bit, and I think it's no more violent than you remember Duck Hunt, the game Duck Hunt. There's no more violent than that.
Right.
So and it's just targets.
Or
so.
toss the cat. I remember that one. I love that game.
But anyway, I think Android, Google Play, Android apps. I think they pulled it. I think.
I still
I'm
think
not
it's
mistaken.
wrong.
iOS, I think, has left it on.
I still think it. I still think it's wrong only because of basis of So they came out with an app. It's basic target shooting. It's not more violent or any more violent than anything else.
It is your choice to download it
Or not.
or delete it.
Right.
That's your choice. That's your freedom of choice.
Right.
Why do we need a law saying that you can't do this? This is what
it's
I can't
not a
figure
law.
out.
It's not a law. It's
Well,
just
somebody will say, well, the government's got to make a law about this stuff,
It's just I just don't agree. I just don't agree that it should be pulled. I really think that it's an app just like any other app. Because I mean, if you really go out and look at the apps on some of these stores, there are a lot more violent apps out there. Like the zombie. I don't think it's called Burn Zombie Burn,
Right.
but it's basically a zombie hunt game. Oh, that's nothing. That's just cartoon. Zombies don't really happen.
How about that red bird or wild bird or whatever? What's that cackle bird? That's
Angry Birds?
Angry Bird.
Angry
yeah.
Birds.
That's not really violent, but okay, fine.
But
We just had a posting on our Facebook page. Second Amendment, America's original homeland security.
Okay.
Period. It's a little picture.
That must have been Persing.
Yep.
I kind of figured.
So
He's the man.
well, anyway,
Everybody has a right to their opinion. I'm not going to say that you don't have the right to your opinion, but let's be real here.
stop and think it through.
I mean,
Be realistic.
we
Don't
should
be just-
pull. We should.
don't-
Okay, so if we should pull that, then what's going to stop the angry society from pulling Call of Duty off of the shelves at Walmart? What's going to stop
Well, we're already pulling the guns off the Walmart, so that's angry duty, isn't it? Or no, Call of Duty.
Well, no, I mean it's definitely a relationship there, but the point, I guess
the free market should be dictating to this stuff, not
Yeah, I mean, if Walmart decides to sell Call of Duty and all of a sudden, well, we're going to boycott Walmart. Well, that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, boycott the game. That's fine. Right. You have a right to boycott the game. You have the right to boycott Walmart, too, as far as I'm concerned.
You have the right to be a parent and teach your kids what's right and wrong. And
absolutely.
That's what the problem is the kids aren't taught right and wrong.
Absolutely. I mean, somebody told me the other day that, Flipper, you're just way too liberal. And I'm like, well, I probably... to their standard, I probably am, because I do like to see both sides of the coin, and it's just the way I am. On a lot of these issues, I just see ridiculousness. Parents that are on the knee-jerk side of this, people that are just going haywire. Great example of that: President Obama and Vice President Biden. Biden. Is charging Congress to fund $10 million in research study to determine the effect of video games, not movies, not anything else, video games, on people.
Now, where's this money coming from? Now we got to find out.
And that's going to be done by the CDC. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, personally speaking, I'm sure there's an effect. I mean, there's got to be an effect. Everything that you do, you're a reactionary. Everybody's a reactionary. You react to your surroundings, what you're put into. Well, you are.
I was just gonna make a joke, but never mind.
Oh, go ahead, make a joke. I don't care. That's up to you. Freedom of speech. Go for it. But just be careful.
Yeah, just be careful. See, there goes the infringing on my rights.
No,
be careful.
I just don't want you to swear or anything.
Just be politically correct.
No, I don't even care about political correctness.
I already swore once.
You did?
Yeah, when I listed in the Army.
Not.
I swear to uphold.
That's not what I was meaning.
Right.
But I mean that's just how ridiculous this exercise in politica it is. Really, by the end of the day. Another ridiculousness. Missouri representative wanted to tax. Hey, look, we're off the air again.
Right.
Nice.
Looks like it. We'll
have to call.
No, we're going to be able to get a recording or done.
Well, we got a recording, but it cuts us off about 30 minutes, so something's going on.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
They probably got a timer in there for such and such, and it comes and nobody reset it.
Yeah, right.
Nobody reset it.
Who knows? But anyway, Missouri representative wants to tax violent video games like Guitar Hero. I really love that.
Guitar Hero?
Yeah, I love that headline because I mean Maximum PC really did a good job with this article. But
Guitar Hero.
Well, here's the proposed law. Here's the proposed law. Okay.
Such violence playing the guitar.
Representative Diane. It was a female. I thought it was a male at first because I thought I said Dan, but I guess I'm wrong. Representative Diane Franklin, Republican, has proposed a sales tax on violent video games that would apply to any title rated T for teen or higher. Well, what's T for teen? Guitar Hero is one of those ones that is T for teen.
Right.
So it's not about, it has nothing to do with the violence. It has nothing to do, this is a complete exercise in stupid politics. They don't understand it. They don't grasp it. They don't got it. And they're just going to make a law about it.
All they want to do is put their name on something that they have created. Period. Now,
fine. But, really, I mean, Guitar Hero? Guitar Hero.
What did I tell you, Friday? Where is the think tank anymore in this government? It's the hurry to rush to get everything made and passed and everything. And
you know what blows my mind even worse? You know what blows my mind even worse? Here's the political piece of this. Okay, Republican. Okay, typically a conservative. I don't want to put higher taxes on the general public. And what are we doing? We're going to put a higher tax on the general public for something that they buy that they're already paying 7%, 8% of sales tax on. Get out of here. Wow, it just got quiet. What the heck? No other comment?
I did not know what you're referring to. That's why I can't.
Would you say it was from Missouri or
Missouri? Yes, Diane Franklin. She's a Republican. It's I got to find the House bill. House Bill 157 only calls for a 1% tax on so-called violent video games. So-called. But it's they think the same way. It's a silly exercise in politics.
Now, why
is it silly exercise in politics or it's beliefs? Different regions have different beliefs.
Why do we?
You know what I mean?
Well, you would think, and I like the way they point this out. Beaumont, Texas, would be against this because they ban dancing.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
But they're not.
So anyway, instead of a law passing and controlling something, like here we go with controlling, we have to put a tax. Why do you got to fine somebody or put a tax on somebody if they want a Guitar Hero?
I don't know.
You're already paying taxes on it to the government anyway when you buy the damn thing.
Right, you're already paying 8%.
Now all of a sudden, now you got to put another 1% on something to because it's a
where's the money
violent
going?
Or quote unquote violent.
Nobody knows. I don't.
So
think
why don't they go to the manufacturer and say you got to quit making that? Period.
I think it's one.
Now this is eliminating their money, their tax money.
Now
eliminating the game.
The minute you say that, though, and here's the other side of the coin of that. The minute that you say that you go back to the manufacturer and you eliminate something off the face of the earth, and you say this is completely outlawed, okay, you're basically running that fine line between government dictating the free market versus.
That's what they're doing when they tax something.
In a sense, it is, but it's in a way that I think the general populace accepts more rather than them going to Hollywood and saying no more violent video games, no more smoking no more smoking in movies.
Violent movies,
yeah,
smoking.
Same concept, okay. And really, I think this is one heck of a knee jerk. It is. It's a knee jerk. It's a knee jerk reaction to all the shootings and this gun control thing and everything else. And my opinion on the gun control thing. I could care less about the gun control thing because it's not something that affects me. I don't own guns. I don't care about guns. End of story. Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is here they go, and they got all these hardcore explosions and killings and shootings and all this violent stuff that
so they should add 1% tax to the movies.
And then they turn around, and when the movie is all over, the reset button is pushed. Now all of a sudden we got these people that get it in their mind that they're going to do this, that, and the other, and they're going to do a school killing or something else, and it doesn't matter in their mind, and when it's all done, it's a reset button and everybody's alive again. It doesn't work that way in reality.
You're right, it doesn't work that way in reality, but again, I think this is a knee-jerk reaction to how do we stop this stuff, and everybody's going after everything, anything and everything. They're going after guns, they're going, except for the thing that's going to fix some of this, okay? And there's two things that'll fix some of this, and I'm going to thank Frank if he's watching. A good friend of mine, he's a security professional. He's played pool with us. And he told me the other day something that was really interesting. So point one I'd like to make is if we make it the responsibility of the gun owner, okay, to keep that gun safe. If you lose that gun and it's no longer safe, and like in the Sandy Hook shooting, that kid got his mother's gun and some friends' guns.
After he killed his mother.
Right, but I'm just saying, all that other stuff, well, there wasn't a gun lock on it. It wasn't, in a safe place, So you would make the responsibility back into the gun owner's situation, which is probably the most fair and probably one of the...
dig her up and send her to jail for 25 years.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point.
I'm just trying to make it like what you're trying to make. But anyway, it's the gun owner's problem.
Hey, buddy.
Well, you make the gun owner responsible. I mean, if I owned a gun...
Most gun owners are responsible.
I suppose they are, but the problem is that the way they're treating it isn't, The
criminal and the person that wants to commit this crime regardless is going to get... And they're not law-abiding citizens.
They're not. I understand that.
Law-abiding citizens go by the law.
I understand
These people aren't, and the law means nothing to them.
Right.
Whether there's a law in place or not, they're going to still get their firearms.
Oh, I agree. That's pretty much true. Now, the other side of this is that kid was probably a law-abiding citizen up until the point that he freaked out.
What happened?
He needed, and that's my other point. He needed help, and they couldn't get help. They didn't get help.
My point is what happened to all this? Why all this stuff is coming about? When they got rid of the death penalty. Period. Oh, we can't do no cruel and inhumane punishment. What about the victims? What about the victims? They are executed and gone. You don't get them back. Why do we need a mad dog on the face of this earth?
I don't know.
No cruel and inhumane. Oh, well, if that was your son, would you say the same thing? That's his problem, not mine. I've already taught him everything I knew. Well, that's not very much, but I mean, I've taught him.
Wow.
But if I didn't teach him right from wrong,
right?
What is there?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got his views. Why should I interfere with his views? But it's like I say, I'm no longer responsible for your problems or your things that you're doing.
Right.
After you become an adult.
Right.
I've already tried to teach you everything, right from wrong, and all that.
But I think the point that I was trying to make is that, you know, there is two good points there. I mean, if you make the gun owner just as responsible as the person committing the crime, and make the person committing the crime as well as the gun owner, responsible for that. What happens because that gun wasn't safe? It wasn't locked. It didn't have a gun lock. It had the bullets in it. Whatever. You would see a shift, I think, here in where and how people keep their guns safe.
Okay.
And that'd be one thing. I think the second point that I think everybody's missing, or a lot of people are missing, is the lack of funding or the lack of mental health services to troubled kids because it costs too much. Well, you know, it's just like schools. We're all like, oh, it takes a community to educate a kid. We all have to pay the tax. We all have to pay the high. It really takes the parent has to be involved as well. But here's the thing, you know, we're more than willing to continue to up that school tax and keep upping it. And there's a huge group of people that are like that. There doesn't matter what the cost is. We need to educate our kids.
All right, let's go back. And you're saying the gun owner should be responsible. All right. Now this guy from over here in Webster, North Webster, West Webster, wherever,
Right.
over in Aranacoy Bay, that shot them first responders.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
All right. He was let out of jail by the parole board, even though they known that this is all happening.
All right.
Now, these people that let them out or let him out, shouldn't they be responsible or held responsible? Yes, if you're telling me the gun owner should, these people should be responsible. It's the same way with a lawyer. If he gets this guy off, he's already committed a crime, and he gets this guy off. Now he goes out and commits the crime again. Shouldn't this lawyer be held accountable for it too?
You would think so at some point.
Well,
somehow,
I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't think you can really.
This is a backwards way of thinking of it.
I mean, JJ, what do you think?
I don't know. This parole board, I think they actually knew that. He said, "I don't think I could
function
properly outside."
But they let him out anyway.
They let him out anyway. So that's a good question. You know, who's held responsible for it?
And they want his parents or him or whatever.
And how did he come across the guns anyway?
His sister, or no, this other person bought them for him.
It was like a neighbor or something.
Yeah.
That neighbor should be responsible then.
Well,
that's my only point.
The neighbor has been arrested.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was like,
of course, originally from the Seneca County area, of course, too. I do believe, or lived in the Seneca County area.
And we have a lot of these people in Seneca County.
See what a little tax on a video game takes us into.
How do you think I got here?
Jeez. How the heck do we do it? I don't know. Anyhow.
But no, I'm just saying how you get involved with this stuff in the way of thinking and the logical way of thinking. Oh, let's make the gun owner. What happened to this guy? Let's make the lawyers or the parole board or whoever let him out responsible.
Well, I'd probably say there's something. Yeah, there's something there that you need to have. Some type of mechanism.
Oh, we're in the government and we're not responsible for our action. Well, you should be held accountable for your action.
We got Mr. Persing on Facebook wanting to know what good is a gun if it is locked up and someone is breaking into your house. What good?
Well,
is it?
I mean, if you've taken every step to secure it and it's stolen. Okay, the only responsibility that gun owner really has after that point is to report it.
Yeah, but his question is, what good is that gun if it's locked up and someone's breaking in your house at the time?
Oh, I see what you mean. So self-defense.
Exactly.
That's always been a weird question. I've never worried about it just because I don't.
Well, it's like I say.
I can't. If I worry about it, I would be a basket case.
It's like I said. I kill somebody with a gun, but it's going to be breaking the butt of the gun over their face. You know what I mean? It's not going to be shooting them because it won't have time to do so. It'll be swinging and hitting them right between
like
the
a
eyes
baseball.
with a
Better
butt.
off just getting a baseball bat. Then.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Golf
I mean,
ball.
well, that's kind of part of the thing. I mean, like that whole thing in Texas, was it the young lady that was on the
Georgia.
phone with the husband and
Georgia.
Okay. Took the kids up into the bathroom. There was a crawl
in
space.
a crawl space underneath the.
It was underneath the bathroom. If
It's like your crawl space right
Sky,
there.
go read the article. They went up into the bedroom, up into the.
It was an attic. if I'm
It
not
was an
mistaken.
attic crawl space,
Yeah.
not a crawl
Right.
space underneath the thing. But the attic
remember
crawl
that.
space access was in the bathroom.
She retreated as far as she could.
Right.
With her kids.
Okay. And like I said, I mean, it was amazing that it was great that she got the gun, she got it loaded, and she could defend herself, because this guy broke into the bedroom, broke into the bathroom. So if he was there to steal something,
How come she only shot 6 times?
six
Because
times, she emptied the freaking clip on him.
6 shots. She shot him 6
Yeah.
times. How come she didn't shoot him the 7th time? I wasn't allowed to have over 7.
Oh, you're making
Yeah,
a
right.
joke. Okay,
Well,
sorry, I
it's
missed that.
true.
I missed that.
But
Sorry.
She
You can
only
have 7, you can't have 10.
She hit him 5 times. She hit him 5 times and shot 6.
Right. And the husband
that's
was on the phone with her. Shoot him again.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty good odds.
And talking to 911. Well, don't shoot him. You know what I mean? The cop was on the way.
And if I'm not mistaken, that guy survived.
No, he died.
He ended up finally dying.
He died. Yeah, he
Died
made it to his car.
He went to the hospital.
7-Eleven.
Yeah,
Drove
crashed,
to-
that's right.
Drove to 7-Eleven. What a pickup.
Hey, could I have a Slurpee, please? Oh, yes.
Yeah, drinks it and it goes like
Right,
that.
that's right. He
commercial.
did end up crashing, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess so something like that, which is probably maybe 0.5% of the time or whatever that actually happens. I mean, that's fine. I mean, okay, great. You had it there. You were able to get to it. You got the gun. You got the ammo. You did that.
Now, was that gun legal? Was that? No, all the legalities come in play. You know,
All right.
that's bullcrap.
Middle of the night, somebody breaks into your house. You're fast asleep, and unless that gun is sitting right there with you or near you,
It's locked
loaded.
Up. It's locked up.
Loaded.
I gotta wait a minute. I got to get the key out of my pants over here on the dresser.
go
get
it.
Unlock the gun trigger lock.
But
and-
loaded, and then, really, I mean, but how many people come to somebody's house to really kill them? Usually they break in to steal stuff. So,
Well, if I can steal your guns because I know, and now that journal down there in New York finally took down that, it wasn't because of the law. It was because they took it down. But anyway, go ahead.
all right, well, just,
Anyway,
Anyhow.
11:59. What do you think?
I don't know. You want me to do the last two articles real
Last
quick?
two.
Well, you can
articles
do 'em
you can-
since we are not recording anyway. We'll just put them in.
All right, there you go. All right. FCC challenge. The FCC is putting a challenge out to get 1 gigabit internet service in every state by 2015.
1 gigabyte,
Gigabit.
gigabit.
1 gigabit service.
I want terabit service.
No. You don't want
I want it fast.
Yeah, you really want it fast.
Right.
You want to be able to hit your web browser and it throws you out of your seat.
Well, I want it to recoil.
Right. Well, anyway, federal government, of course, but the FCC being the way the FCC is,
Well, what is
put
it
out
now?
a challenge, basically.
It's 4 meg now, right? 15 up?
50. 50 meg is the highest that they got out right
50,
now.
50 down and 15 up, ain't it?
Yep. It's the fastest that Roadrunner has right now, and anything I've seen. So.
But you got to pay for the turbo in order to get it.
Right. Now, if you have like private fiber that you buy from, a company like
Ontario.
Ontario Trumansburg or Finger Lakes Technologies Group, you can get 1 gigabit service to the internet. Probably won't be 1 gigabit by the end of the day because you got to go out to the actual internet. But
It's just like I say, fiber optic comes right by.
well, it does in some areas.
And-
But the big thing is I think the FCC is really trying to do the challenge because they really feel that, and I feel the same way, is that there's quite a few states out there that aren't promoting and aren't
Right.
moving forward.
Right.
And then there's quite a few states that have gotten to a nice plateau and everybody's kind of content, okay.
This is where we're going to stay.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's really kind of a thing. And then the big thing in the stock market, in business, Intel's bottom line hurt by slumping PC market. Intel had banked on the idea that tablets were going to be the wave of the future, put a lot of money into it, And in general, PCs and tablets aren't selling as much as, say, the iPhones and Androids and stuff like that.
But here we go with the gaming industry. Where do you buy games? You can't go to Walmart and pick up any PC games. They only got a small little section of it.
Right.
But you turn around and here's all Xbox and all this other stuff in this whole line. You know?
Well, the death of the PC game really started, I think, with the on-demand purchasing of PC games. So, like, you went to EB Games and said, I want this game. You downloaded it, got the code, installed it, put the code in, and then that was it. You bought it. That was all you had to do, you know? I think that was part of the death of it because people didn't have fast enough internet speeds to download the 4 gigs of... You started it at night and let it go until the morning, and hopefully it was downloaded.
Geez, that sounds like the old 300 baud that we used to send. 8K, sending it over. It took 4 hours to move it from here to there.
Right. So anyhow, I mean, that's about it for me, I guess.
And that's just across town. It wasn't anywhere else.
Any other comments? I mean...
No, I just found a little article that just popped up here. Como launches a website to explain the new gun law.
That's great. We need the information.
Yeah, the Como administration is launching a website to answer questions about the state's new gun control measure signed into law this week. The website helps navigate through complex law. A phone information line is scheduled to start Monday. The website will list weapons that must be registered, officials say, for free under the law starting April 15th. Designated assault weapons must be registered within a year. After that, or owners face a misdemeanor charge.
Well, here we go with a misdemeanor or a felony,
Governor Andrew Cuomo was criticized for negotiating the provisions in private and not releasing the details until just before the legislators voted. Cuomo issued an order to suspend the 3-day public view required of a bill under the Constitution.
So now he's got an unconstitutional law.
So suppose, that would happen.
He suspended it.
Well, this is what it was said before is
check it out. There's a link to it.
I think it was on Hannity last night with the lawyers and the NRA and all them people that he rushed to get all this stuff passed and then signed in and everything and rushing it and not getting it be reviewed and going through the...
Everything should have due process. I don't care what it is and what side of the fence you're on. Everything should have due process. But, yeah. I don't even know. I'll go review that website, I'm sure, because I'm just curious. But
just type in New York Safe Act facts, I guess, and it should pop up for you under the governor's website. So.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what they actually say and do, because I mean, we know how New York State especially falls short on publishing pertinent information properly. I mean, like, you can't go find the proper application for certain things on New York State's websites. You go in this infinite loop that just keeps going around and around and around.
Go to here and then click on this, we'll go to here.
So hopefully this is a little better, because I hate to say it, the key word that JJ said in that whole article was complex law. It doesn't need to be complex. It really needs to be simple. The lay person should be able to understand it. The criminal should be able to understand it.
KISS. Keep it
simple, stupid. Or short. Well, really, it was keep it short and simple, but God knows I can't keep it short.
Right.
So
anyway,
you've been listening to Tech Talk Live on FingerLakes1.com. We got into a real heated discussion today. That was kind of fun.
Right?
Yeah, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yeah, 11 to 12 every Saturday morning. We broadcast live on FingerLakes1.com. And if you want to check us out, you can check us out at FingerLakes1.com/Tech Talk Live, I believe is where you can find us, or look for our little logo down at the bottom.
Give us an email throughout the week. Email would be Tech Talk Live NY. Make sure you get that NY on there at gmail.com.
Or check us out on YouTube, because I upload all the episodes to YouTube. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah. Reach us out on Facebook and like us.
And
we're out of here. Anyway, see ya.
Been listening to your technology talk show. Tune in next time to Tech Talk Live.